Hello, my name is Luke Lawless, and for my project, I wanted to compare the prices of QFC, Safeway, Trader Joe's, and the on-campus district market to look at the differences in their prices with the same products, along with just in general. As you can see by the graph, I've compared the name brands of a couple popular products, and a little caveat is that Trader Joe's majority sells their own brand, their own store brand. The only product it shares with the other stores in this graph is Cliff Bar, but the rest of them is just the same product under their own brand. And as we can see, Trader Joe's is the lowest by far, and District Market is the highest by far. District Market has crazy markups, and it's not worth the convenience when you could go 15 minutes down the road to Trader Joe's or QFC. As seen below, if you cross-shopped or only shopped at Trader Joe's or QFC, you could save up to $700 a year on food, especially these name brand foods. That's almost a whole quarter's worth of dining money. Name brands are also often more expensive, as shown by Trader Joe's low numbers. When they produce their own food, they can bring down the costs and they don't have to pay the high cost that these name brands ask for. Trader Joe's carries a few name brands, but mainly their own, and District Market mainly carries the most popular name brands. All in all, to get the most bang for your buck in going for name brands, you probably want to go for QFC or Trader Joe's. For this second infographic, I chose to compare the cheapest products across all the stores. This means no name brand, purely just the cheapest unit price that each store sells for these 7 pantry staples. As you can see, QFC, Safeway, Trader Joe's are all 4 cents, 3 cents lower than District Market for rice per ounce. And that is a common trend. Trader Joe's, with the underlined values, that means they flat out win. They have the cheapest bread, they have the cheapest eggs, cheapest cream cheese, and cheapest frozen berries, and they tie QFC for rice and beans along with Safeway. Name brands, while a lot of us love them, the store brands taste just the same and are way cheaper. The numbers above show that difference. The unit price I calculated is just to compare the raw costs so you really know how much money you're spending on your food. The percentages in the bottom right show the percent change from the average product price. For example, I took rice across all the stores, and then I found the average, and then I compared QFC's rice price to the average rice price, and then QFC is 19% lower than the average rice price, and that's across all of the products. So over all the products, QFC on average is around 19% cheaper. Safeway is on average 1% more expensive. Trader Joe's is on average 27% cheaper. And the District Market is almost 50% more expensive. This just shows the stark difference in the District Market and their markups, along with Trader Joe's and their quality store brand that they offer. For the next 2 infographics, I thought it would be a good idea to share a sample meal plan to really show how easy it is to find low-cost meals that still hit your nutrition goals. So for this one, it's just your standard diet, no vegetarian, no vegan, no nothing like that. So day 1, you have some eggs and toast, turkey sandwich, pasta with a meat sauce, yogurt, pizza, chicken and rice for day 2, and day 3, smoothie, chicken, and some fried rice. just some simple meals. And under each meal, I've explained where each product would come from, also along with the unit price and how much of that product you would use. I found the unit price by taking the total price of the product. So for example, $5 and then however many ounces in that product. So let's say 20 ounces. So 5 divided by 20, and then you have your unit price, so price per ounce. And in the bottom, cost info, just a rough estimate of the money it would take for these 3 days, give or take a few dollars for leftovers, seasonings, all that. And then in the bottom right, it shows that by cross-shopping and not only getting your groceries in one place, you can save up to $300 a school year. That's a lot of extra money that you can spend on anything else. And as a college student, money is usually tight, so finding a meal plan that works for you is a great way to keep costs low. Pretty similar to the last one. This is just for vegetarians now. So we've made a couple swaps. Swapped the chicken for some tofu and just got rid of all meat, but still have a lot of good meals: oatmeal, grilled cheese, stir fry, yogurt, burrito, curry, soup, all that, all good stuff. And the cost info, same as last one, just a rough estimation of all these prices added up. I took the unit price times the amount of food I was using, so the ounces, and then I just added it all up, give or take a couple dollars. And this one you can also save around $300 per school year, showing that it's really important to cross shop. And especially if you're going to Trader Joe's and Safeway, they're like 2 minutes away from each other, so it makes it easy to cross shop and keep costs low. So this is the last infographic I have, kind of going over everything I've previously mentioned and just leaving you with some tips and tricks on how to use the data and this resource. So store info, just kind of going over each store and what I think you should be buying there. So QFC, we got rice, bread, beans, milk, frozen foods. Safeway, pretty similar, beans, milk, and just various pantry staples. Trader Joe's, bread, eggs, cream cheese, frozen meals, eggs right now in the market we're in. You want to go to Trader Joe's. District Market, only good for really milk and other dairy products. Some tips is join the rewards program that I'll speak about in a sec. Plan out your grocery shopping, as I showed before. You find the unit prices, make a meal plan so you know what you're doing. And then, compare unit prices. So Trader Joe's to QFC to Safeway, District Market. Where can I find rice the cheapest? Where can I find mac and cheese the cheapest? For example, just something like that. And then don't shop hungry. This is a mistake that I know a lot of us make. You're hungry in the store, you see something that looks good, maybe you just want to buy it for a snack. You're like, oh, I really want that. It's a bad habit and it'll leave you distracted and you'll end up paying more than you wanted to. And stay away from the name brands. Majority of the time, they taste the exact same as the store brands with maybe a 20% increase. It's just not worth it. Now, I'll tell you about the member rewards. They're only held at QFC and Safeway, but they're very helpful. They're both free, and QFC gives you personalized and exclusive savings, simple shopping, along with gas savings. They have an app that gives you a bunch of coupons each week, and for the personalized part, it gives you coupons based on your product history. Gas savings, you earn 1 fuel point for every $1 spent on groceries and general merchandise, and you can redeem them and save up to $1 per gallon at fuel centers and participating fuel stations. That's a good deal, especially for students who maybe commute. It's great. Safeway is also free. They also give you personalized deals depending on your purchase history. They also provide meal plans, like I mentioned before. So if you're finding it hard to figure out what to make for dinner, just check out their free resources. They also provide gas perks and pet perks for any of us that have a furry friend. And they give you a free item every month along with a birthday incentive. So check out both those rewards programs. They're both free. They're both great ways to save. And every time you go to the store, you'll definitely save a couple bucks. Now the bottom line. Trader Joe's is the king. From what I've found from my data, and as you've seen, Trader Joe's is consistently the cheapest and the most affordable. While they do sell majority their store brand, from experience, it tastes great, and I prefer it to many name brands. Now, QFC and Safeway go back and forth. Some have the advantage on some prices, and then some have the advantage on other prices. It kind of just goes back and forth, and they're both competing for second place. And the district market is in dead last. Their markups are just too bad, and they're not worth the convenience of it being on campus. Spend the extra 20 minutes to walk to Trader Joe's or QFC or Safeway and save your money. Shopping smart isn't easy. It's not fun, but it is simple. I've given you the data and the resources to go out and do it yourself and save money. So go join the Member Rewards program, go to your nearest Trader Joe's, check out their prices, and stay away from the district market. Thank you.